Egypt and the World Program have been partnering for 50 years. And what is important is what we have learned in the last years and how we are moving forward. Egypt is moving forward as a big player in the continent, as a big player in sharing its know-how, as a big player in sharing its knowledge with not only in Egypt but with other countries. And the partnership that we have now with the World Program will allow us to build a South-South collaboration which will be availing know-how to the continent. And from this partnership, Egypt will benefit, but also the continent. It is important to put in a context. Egypt is part of the African Union, and in fact, it is important to recognize that next year, starting from January, Egypt will be the chairperson of the African Union. And hence, whatever partnership we are building now will feed into that partnership where Egypt is leading in the continent. But it's also important that Egypt is leading on many economic and political integrations in the continent, including regional integration, infrastructure development. Egypt is one of those countries that has a constitution prior to the SDGs or the Sustainable Development Goals. And Egypt's constitution is clearly addresses the issues of food insecurity, the issues of nutrition, the issues of gender, the issues of regional differences, and based on the constitution, which is the highest you could expect from commitment from a country, then a strategy is developed, and this is the strategy what you call the Egypt Vision 2030. And what the World Food Program has done over the last year is to build a 5-year strategic plan that is based on Egypt's priorities and addresses key issues. And we are focusing on SDG 2, which talks about ending hunger by 2030, and we focus on SDG 17, which builds on partnerships. We have a very strong collaboration on this, and when you talk about food safety is very important for every country. But Egypt has taken a bit different than others by building an institution that focuses on food safety matters so that children, grown-ups, and everyone gets safe food. And on that regard, WFP is providing its technical assistance, working with the relevant institutions. World Food Program's partnership, I see it as a facilitation role where we support the government's agenda. We are not bringing a lot of money, but we are bringing our experience so that we work together. And I have no doubt in my mind Egypt will achieve its goals because it is working on it based on its constitution, based on its clear strategy that it has put forward. And what I want also to say thank you to Egypt is in its willingness to support other countries who would benefit from Egypt's knowledge and Egypt's capacity. But one more thing also is Egypt has highly capable companies, private sector, intellectuals, universities, and all these opportunities can serve the needs of the continent.